getting my bit rates gone. How you guys doing? Let's see. Back at it again. Here we go. Probably should get the poll going. At least just set that up, or what do I have to do first? I have to create the poll, and then I'll get started on it. Hi guys. Don't click the end stream button. I almost did that actually. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome. A lot of things going on. At first, I guess, did you like the part 5? Did you like chapter 5? Yeah, let me know. Hi guys. Hi Mithra Arkansas. Let's see. I'll set up the poll right now so we can get the which pony we should do. For this illustration, I'm using Photoshop, so I'll probably just make a really quick. I'm trying to do a really quick sketch, or not try to do anything too complicated with it. So it'll just be like a big sketch. Hello. Izzy had a character study. Izzy. There's a Pip. I don't know how to spell it. And there's a Zip, I think. And oh yeah, I can only have 4. If you want Hitch, you have to do it on your own, I guess. Or you add a character. I literally can't add another option to this poll. So that's a little, Oh well. Well, let's just go with this then. It's at the top. What should be scrolling at the top. It's way up there. Right after it says read the rules, I added an extra thing to say, I guess I have to wait like 5 seconds or so. Go ahead and vote on which character. If you want Hitch, you have to do it on your own. Because I can't add another one, another option. But more importantly, no spoilers for the G5 movie. Please and thank you. I've been very, not spoiled by it yet. So, please don't spoil it for me. I've been really somehow, I've been a good boy. I haven't seen much more than, I guess, some of the trailers, like the first initial ones. Like, each week they keep introducing, like, new trailers and spots and stuff, and it's like, no, please. I don't want to see more of this. I'm interested, please. I don't want to see more. Whoa, interesting. Got some Pips and Zips votes in there. We'll go on for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes or so. I don't know. Make sure that everyone here actually gets it. But yeah. Go ahead and vote on that poll, please. There we go. Let's see. So hi guys, I'll say hello to you. I am Spinnable. I think someone, Elijah, hello, welcome. I know, I'm very excited, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but maybe I'll do like a midnight screening or something, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of watching it just as soon as it's available, and then make sure that I don't get spoiled in the morning, because that actually happened a couple times when with Smash reveals for Super Smash Brothers. Like, I was like, okay, I woke up early. I probably woke up like an hour after it premiered, the Direct or whatever, the Smash Direct, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna straightforward, I'm just gonna find a YouTube app and just go, okay, here we go. I'm gonna search for it and and just like go for it. Like, no other distractions, no looking up anything else. And then like I looked up, in Smash or whatever, trying to search for it on Nintendo and something. And on YouTube, the first result was like a thumbnail that had like Minecraft Steve as a thumbnail, and everyone was like, "Whoa, look at that!" And someone pointed or something. And then the second video that was down there was the official one. It had the red Nintendo logo. And I was like, "That's it." But I was like, man, I was so close. That YouTube spoiled it for me with that. And it's just like, man, somehow that weird reaction video to it got more, more trending or whatever to get it on top. But it's like, can't you put the official one on top, please? Can like YouTube and everyone like kind of agree to have like what you search for? Like, if there's like a legit like company or whatever, like if you search for Disney or whatever, can it be the first results be Disney official content, please? Kind of stuff like that. And it's like, man, because the algorithm and system is more for like what's trending and what's actually being, what people are actually watching. And it's like, but I want to actually watch what's more official sometimes. And it's like, if I have to like search through like to the second page to find something that's actually by the official company that should be producing it, that create the official source from and whatever, it's like, man, get that be higher up or something. Right now we're at 33, 33, 33. So if you want to change, help me with this poll, please. Let's see. Oh dear. Otherwise I'll have to flip a coin in a bit. Let's see. It's very, very even. Oof. I'd have to do like a round 2 where we, do it again or something. Someone's got to change or something. Something's got to happen soon, please. It's dead even and, oh jeez. It's interesting to see though. I like that. They were all very cute characters. I'm excited to meet them for the first time, on the official day, Let's see though. Excited. Wish I could watch, but don't have Netflix. Oh, okay. I'm sure you can like get like a trial or something, or get it for like, you probably like get it for like 1 month or whatever, probably like a week or something, and then you can like unsubscribe from it, It's not like you have to be like committed and say like, I don't have Netflix, and then I best not get it because otherwise I'll get this subscription forever, You can just get it probably for like a week or a month or something and just like immediately cancel. I'm not too sure 100% about that, but you're not like locked in to Netflix or any kind of subscription thing. You can always opt out. So don't feel like you're locked out of watching this kind of content because you don't have it. I would say like, yeah, you can definitely cancel them whenever you want. You have to follow probably what their services are, and you might have to do like, I don't know. I think there's some like where you have to like pay for the next month's to like unsubscribe, and it's like that's not cool. But yeah, let's see. Because of Netflix on Xbox, yep. Yeah, I said Hitch would be, you had to like add that onto your own thing because I couldn't add a 5th option into my YouTube thing. So yeah, fortunately I wasn't able to put a Hitch on there. So yeah, if you wanted to do a Hitch, you can say like, I vote for Hitch as a comment, and I'll add that on. But I think for right now we got 9 votes. Thank you so much. Well, we're at a tie again with Sunny and Pip now. I don't know which one's which with Pip or Zip, so yeah, please. Let's see. So like getting to you guys. Let's see. I know the chat at the screen is still kind of weird with the vote button. I'm sure if I end the poll, then that blue box will go away. So don't worry about that. My job is not opponent's name turning into That'd be cool. What if I just want to watch a movie on YouTube for free? I mean, well, of course, yeah. I mean, I'll eventually be, you can be a pirate and find it, but I don't know. I feel like it's always better to do the official source. If you can get a, if you can do it an official source, then you definitely should. Let's see. Sunny, thank you, Elijah. Vote for horrible Frankenstein abomination of all 5. It's not a bad idea, actually. Maybe for Halloween. Yeah, that'll be a fun drawing. Yeah, do like a prompt for that. Yeah. Verizon, don't send me emails right now. What do you want? I recommend you enabling advanced calling HD voice in your smartphone settings to improve your call quality and reliability. What the what? Why now? Let's see. Okay, I think it's been 7 minutes. Let's see. Wait a minute, we're still out of tie. Ugh. Okay. I think we've done enough Sunny content that if it's still on a vote in like yeah, it's already 10 minutes past now. Maybe we should do Pip then. That's how to get in then. I'll look up which one is Pip just to make sure. G5 horse MLP. Oh, that one. Okay. The purple one with the social media account, and she like live streams or something. I don't know. Is she a princess? Princess Pip Petals. Princess from Zephyr Heights. Okay. If she wins, then I'll do that. Let me knock over my pin and let me go get it for 1 sec. Okay, back. Nice stream. Thank you, Unspinnable. Hi, Ben. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and we got 33 Sunny. Izzy got 11. Pip got 33, and Zip got 22. I'm gonna end it. And it just changed. Okay, Sunny got 36, Izzy got a 9, Pip got 36, and Zip got 18. Okay. I'm gonna have to end it. So I can actually draw this. Hang on. I can hear myself. Let me turn myself off. 1 sec. Okay. Cool, we're still out of time. I looked away and now I came back. Now 11 votes with 36, 9, 86, 18. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do this for 10 minutes. Just make sure. Hi, cartoons. And you want to wave? Okie dokie. Hello. Yep. It's lagging. Hello. And everyone else I missed, sorry. Okie dokie. I'm gonna end it. And we had a tie. Tie with 36. Where did it go? It just disappeared. Oh, I think it comes back and like it's gotta like tally up the votes and then it's like a doodle. There you go. Yeah, so Sunny and Pip got tied. Izzy and Zip tried their best. That's good. Thank you guys. Okie dokie. I'm gonna make a new layer. Let's just make this white brush. Big boy brush and just make this like this. There you go. I got white. White background. There we go. Okay. Thank you guys. Let me get a reference for these characters. Okay. So I have this one, but I don't think that's going to be too useful. So I'm going to have to look a little harder. Find out that she's like the, sort of, not 100% rarity in personality and style, but pretty close. To like the G4 main 6, it's hard to... They got different personalities, so I'll give them that, but it's like, sort of, here's some similarities, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I watched the first episode of Doug Days. It's very cute. I don't know if I'll watch more of it. It's kind of like, yeah, if it's a series, then it's kind of like, yeah, I'm good. I got it. I never really had pets growing up, so I'm not really able to relate too much, you know? Yeah, that works. So, it's kind of like, oh, it's a cute dog story, so I'm not really able to say, like, look, that's what my dog did. Let's see. Still on dizzy minded. Is that a thing? I'm scared to think that that's actually a thing. I'm trying to get my pen a little bit thinner. Let's just get a sketch going with Pip. So this will be my background, just straight layer, and this will be my sketch layer. Let's just try and jump right into it. Let's just go. Alrighty. What kind of pose? Let's see. Something I can do. Probably front 3/4 always the best. I see a couple pictures. I see some other kind of pictures. Okay. Let's see. Hi Sasha. Welcome. Probably should wave so you know that I'm any kind of language barrier, whatever else is going on. Hello. Hi guys. Okay, so maybe what is our thing? Just kind of. We should start with a head, and I'm just kind of sketches out. Oh, I'm kind of lagging a little bit, so that's kind of fun. Yee. Trying to get a circle there. transform. Okay. Probably should have practiced a little bit with how to do this. They got weirder ears, but they got more realistic ears. We got the like this kind of a thing. So I was thinking of doing something like chibi, because I want to do something quick and simple. So probably just like play with proportions a little bit here, and just trying to get something going on. Use my little axis of where she's looking. Try to get something just real quick and whip out. There we go. Horse shape. She can be. Let's see. So we're gonna do Pip. What should we do? Let's see. You have any ideas? I can do maybe like she's flying or something, maybe. Or I can do something cute. I'm very good at cute things. So let's see. It's maybe like more front facing, maybe. So we can do something more like closer to that, maybe. And then we'll have like another ear. So maybe like somewhat 7/8 maybe kind of a view, where it's like slightly off. Slightly off from pure. In between pure 3/4 and front view. It's more like something like this. It just kind of goes up. We just like a nice smile. Maybe something, just trying to get something else. Maybe just, that's like her curve body. And then kind of fill that out. Something like that. I like going over my own lines and trying to work on it. Because I know that one line that I do isn't going to always work, so it's just kind of like, kind of feeling it out, you know, kind of a thing. And not being married to any of these lines, really. And just kind of going like, it's more like sculpting. It's like, it's like sculpting, but you can always undo it. And kind of say, like, some of these aren't going to work, but some of these will. So, don't need this center line. Definitely some center line here. Maybe she's, let's see. Just try and clean up so I can actually see what I'm doing as well. I forgot what I was doing there. Let's see. I think that's probably as good as the sketches. We'll get with that part. I think I like the whatever the big bird was. He was funny. What was he? Ned. Maybe she's like doing a selfie or something. I see like some kind of pose with that. How's that? Fit. And then some sort of maybe like some goofy face or something like that. I want to do like a duck face, you know, kind of like pursed lips or something, but I don't know, that's too much. Kevin. I knew it was like some basic kind of like name. That's the fun. Yeah, there you go. I'll go with Kevin. I watched it in theaters in 3D, so I got the full experience of Kevin. Of all that. Big wings. Let's see. How do wings work? They're very fluffy. That's fun. Kind of double up on it. There's like another one back there. Tail is kind of whoopy, whoopy. Fill this out. And then, let's see. Phone. Which you never really get, but I guess maybe they'll explain it of like why. And only like so many hundreds of moons they got. Technology that matches ours. Somehow from like G4 had like, you know, most advanced stuff was the super speedy Starter Squeezy 6000, you know, it's like, and that was just all mechanical, you know, 1900s style of nothing real, let's make it like a wink. Kind of a thing. Maybe something. They don't really have lips, so it's kind of a little bit weird. Yeah. Let's just go happy. Yeah. And then this has like a flash or something. They always have teeth. That's always weird. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. And hair and everything. I'll add that in later. Or no, just to get some rough. So I don't want to be too precise with all this, but this kind of has it that. And something like that. Little details there. Okay. We're all happy with that. Okay. Because everything else will kind of be based off of this now, so I can kind of move this down into opacity. So I don't supersede it anymore. Okay. Let's just get the line art. Which I don't think I'll add too much line art. I'm trying to think. What exactly do I want? It's probably going to be... I'll just have it be black for now, and then I'll do like an outline list version, and then I'll probably do like the more sketchy layer on top. So this is more just to like have a cleanup more than anything else of what I have here. Just so I know like what lines to work with, and then fill that in with the texture color. So let's just probably just work on other little details a little bit more finesse-y. Something like that. Ear can't see, so we need the hair. Have its own thing going on, so it seems to be asymmetrical, so that's fun. Maybe I could do it the other way, so that this just kind of just ends up here. Maybe just end in at that, maybe. I've really drawn these characters before, so but this much detail yet, any kind of way. So I am literally just winging this right now. Maybe someone out. I'll just have to improvise this just to get this going. I think that's good. Okay. Trying to remember how I drew the Toon Boom puppets as well, if I drew those. We had this kind of like curvy there, and then like a separate, and then at that teeth face. And that's like one curve there. I got the pop socket thing. Let's get rid of some of that. Wing. Something like that. Arms is definitely very weird if I drew all this, so let's try to patch that up just a little bit. I feel like this just needs to go down, probably like curve up like that, and this needs to be probably like wider or something, or let's see. Probably won't see much of that either. I feel like the the whole like perspective just kind of like squinches down at the bottom, so what if there's like a way I can pull it out from the bottom and kind of squeeze this in a little bit. Move what that looks like. Please let go. Please let go. Oh no. Okay, so that's my very rough line art. Okay, so now that this will also be low opacity, gotta add my colors and then start from there. Okay, let's see. She is purpley. What do we got? We got it's closer that way or this way? It's closer to this way. And I'll get my larger brush with my texture and see what that looks like. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Squish it down just a little bit. Okay, cool. So that could be pretty rough with this as well. Not gonna be, because I'm gonna be covering up most of this anyway, or I'll be covering up with other colors adjacent to it. So it's just gonna be more. Yeah, it's not gonna be. What I'm more concerned about is just making sure that the edge kind of matches, like the outline edge really fits. Otherwise, this will be turn out pretty bad. But yeah, I'm not too worried about making sure that the everything else is bad. I don't know if I'll be able to recolor this too easily. It's gonna be the problem. But yeah, trying to do this fun little 40-minute-ish timer is not always the best. You don't get the best results on a very tight timer. You gotta pay artists. Make sure that they get their due. Okay, I'm gonna erase this just a little bit smaller. Okay. So what I got is that. Okay. That's good. Okay, she's got a gold hoof. And then let's say like a darker this. And then the phone is also kind of gold, I guess. Let's see. Can't get the picture of that. Nope, it sort of went there. Then it changed image. That's not fun. Ah. It's also gold. Okay. You mean like the 2010s Pet Shop? Has it been another another reboot of that since then? Because I've watched a little bit of that, those Pet Shop 2010s. Not enough to like recall, like, you know, remember season 2 episode 13? Man, that was a rip-roaring time. Nothing like that. But just enough, I guess. Like, I had fun with it. Definitely fun characters. And definitely reusing cast members from Pony was also really fun. Like Blythe was Rainbow Dash. So that was fun. There you go. What a classic. Thank you. What did actually happen in that one? I don't know. There has to be 2 seasons, right? Hopefully. Not making that up, right? Purpley hair. Let's see. Black Professor Trixie? Are we sure? Oh man, I felt so confident with that, man. Oh well then. If that's the case, that's fine. But I felt so confident with that though. That Blyford's Rainbow Dash / Dapplejack and whatever else. Yeah. Okay. So what do we got? I want to see this one. Oop. So I'll just color this in. I hit the edit stuff so I can actually see what I'm doing. And by making my brush a little larger, I can cover more ground this way. This almost looks like Berry Punch or not Sunset Shimmer, the other one. The other astrological horse name. I guess she doesn't actually have an starlight. Yeah, star. Stars are in the sky. Sorta. There you go. Get in there. That's not the right color. Such weird lagging on that. It's making a good point though. Do be spitting true facts. Okay. But maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think the whole show was fun. Same with like the Transformers show. I watched that as well on the hub. Those were fun. I never really got like too far into them, I guess. It's kind of like, oh, well, that's the show, huh? Or it's just kind of just get bored, you know? It's like, okay, yeah, I'm good. I've seen enough. Kind of fix a little bit of that. Let's get the tail in. Tail end of this. Apparently that's not a number. Okay. Okay. Wrong color. Let's see. I don't know. You guys ever do like the 3-episode rule? Where you kind of watch a new series and you just want to like test it out but not really like super devote to it yet. So you just kind of give it like either subconsciously or not. Like, oh, I'll just kind of just watch like 3 episodes and then say, okay, I'm good, and then don't watch the rest of it. But just kind of say like, okay, I'll watch it enough to like get like where it gets either repetitive or you kind of know like, yeah, like I got the point. That's the show, and that's what I'll get for the rest of the series. I've done that a couple times, but I think I did that before. Like I really, you know, understood that or like subconsciously knew that. Oh yeah, I'm actually doing it. You know, and it's kind of like, okay, yeah. Give it like a lick and then go, okay. No more of that, please. I'm good. Got more stuff to watch. You know, you get so much stuff to watch now. And it's like I'm kind of tired of having to finish everything as well. Boop, boop, boop. Where's the wing going? This wing probably goes through and probably touches his body somehow, so. What color wing is? Wing color is white. Probably like this color. A little bit lighter. That's good. Let's see. I heard the movie Cruella watching in theaters. In theaters? Ooh, that's impressive. Is that Cruella de Vil? Like 101 Dalmatians? I think I watched 102 Dalmatians or one of those were one of those sequels. That was like one of the first live action ones, was like 102 Dalmatians or something. I remember being like somewhat scared of that, but like at the end they like kill off Cruella like one of the machines, like all of like one of the ending of like one of the Wallace and Gromit episodes with like the wrong trousers, like they killed a dog, but then like the dog's a robot, and it's like, oh. I remember being scared of that as a kid, like, oh jeez, like, oh no, they killed a dog, but also they killed a robot, but the robot's okay, and it's like still gonna get him. It's like, that's terrifying. He just got the wrong trousers. Now, like, he's in this meat producing factory with his robot dog. Like Terminator, like, never stops. Okay, yeah, it's been a while. That's the right thing, then. Thank you. Close shave. Yeah. Either way, yeah, it's still really scary. Oh, boy. Don't make them like they used to. Oh, boy. Okie dokie. That's good with that. Got Princess Bubblegum up in here going, woo, look at that. Okay. It's super rough. My trousers is robo pants and the penguin disguised as a rooster. That was funny. I think that's one of my favorite ones, yeah. The train sequence was just like pure amazing stop motion bliss. Let's get a face on here. And then start working around, start doing some, if we have time, we can have some little bit of time to do some shading. Yep. I remember the first Wallace and Gromit. Those were really fun. Where to go to the moon? That's where I got the inspiration for my my robot. For the what was it? I had like a Father's Day episode with Derpy and Derpy's dad, where it's like doing like a science fair. Like Derpy's dad like had like a super cool invention, and it's like, look at this, it can like, here's a robot that can like identify what things are, and I guess that was somehow amazing. Now that I think about it, it's like, yeah, you put a rock in it, and it's like, yep, the robot spits out like, this is a rock, kind of a thing. So that design of the robot was based on the Mars, or the moon robot in the Wallace and Gromit. Hello, is that a Newt? Welcome. I'm drawing Pip. At least I'm trying to. Let me open a new, can I open a new window for the view or something? I didn't see like the full navigator. There you go. So you can see like what the full thing looks like while I'm zoomed in really far. There you go. Okay. So in case I get to like here and you start looking at what I'm working on, it's like, oh yeah, just look down there. That's what I'm doing. Okay, weird pixel vibe. Okay. Oh, it also hides the other one. It shows whatever layers are visible, so it might get it a little confusing. Oh well. Let's just maybe just go for maybe just black, or let's try and get maybe something warmer. Does that look? That's all right. Eye color is green. Okay. Dark green, light green, somewhere in the middle green. Green. I wanted to save that. There we go. I always like these like line eyes. As a kid, I always drew characters with these kind of like vertical, just eyes like that. I don't know why. It's always like, yeah, you just make a face. It's like, well, you just, you know, draw it like that. Yeah. So all my storyboards, all my like derpy storyboards always have them looking like this. Kind of thing. I guess that's kind of like my style. I like doing it that way. I guess what would be the alternative? I don't even know. Where it'd be like you just start to like draw the eyeball and then you get like the whole, you know, something like that or something, and then you get, and you call those eyeballs. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still doing it vertical. Gotta make them balls. There you go. They look too big though, so I always make them like a little small. I don't know. Yeah. Art lessons. Okay. Let's move over. So it's like these, they're almost like Sonic stylized, but not like completely Sonic style. It's always like having like the sclera, the white of the eyes be nothing, like skin color. Like as if she doesn't have eyeballs or eye whites or something. There you go. Yep. That look okay. We need pure white for the teeth. The beautiful teeth. And tongue, which probably should be a little bit saturated. Okay. Saturation dirt is not a word. It sounds cool. Okay. Yeah. Just looks weird. It's fine. We can add like a highlight in there. There you go. Maybe like somewhat light green. Let's add some sort of highlight into there. There you go. That livens it up. That's an eyeball. So let's add some sort of small, something like that. That's an eyeball now. Okay. I think I forgot something else, but I gotta do all the shading as well, so gotta do all that as well. Let's start working on that then. Should like your other wing be like behind her, I guess? So maybe like be out the other way, but I don't want to mess up the composition of her. So I'll just kind of like just have it be somewhat a little bit behind her, maybe. Get this a little thicker. And so I'll just kind of like cover up this kind of like area. Just kind of fade out the other pieces to kind of like cover up each other like that. And so just kind of fades out like that. So I'm trying to use the, so like I changed the colors to kind of get that going. Now I can use this as a detail color. Kind of get some wing shapes going on here. If I don't like that, I can find a lighter color and just kind of add more detail into it until it looks okay, better. Add some white. Some highlights here and there. Zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit, please. There you go. Okay. Apparently my eyedropper's not always responsive. That's annoying. get like a thinner. It's important to get like some more colors into everything. But it's important to get like your basic design down first. Otherwise you'll get something that doesn't look good initially, and then you're just adding more stuff onto it. And it's like, yeah, it's not the greatest. So this is horrible. I don't like it, but here we go. Let's go. It's fine. How would you make this better? I don't know. Let's add some shading to the hair. Let's see. Maybe like add some streaks or something, making this top section a little darker. Yeah, some more kind of just details in here. Good artists would probably also figure out like what kind of the what's the light source? What's the light source going on in here? That'd be a good idea. Yeah. So we kind of, what you're supposed to do is probably figure out like, okay, so just being lit with between different light sources, and you know, like, oh, maybe the light's coming from one area, so you just kind of figure out and go, okay, so here be the places where it should be in darkness, and then here's the highlights, and then you work around that. Or you know, just do whatever. Do whatever, man. I don't know. Oh boy. I already know this is not the greatest. I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's the magic wand. That's never gonna help. That's not gonna help me. Let's add some more details by adding the second color line here, I guess. I can add details that weren't there before with an outline. Like so. Nope, that's moving the entire Photoshop. Just wanted to move it up a little bit. There you go. Okay. Yeah. She's so pretty. Let's see. Okay. How's that going? Got a couple more minutes. Let's add, I want to probably add like this as a separate layer, because that'll be fun. It'll be the phone flash. Let's see. Save it. And let's add gold and white spoosh. Spoosh, spoosh, spoosh. This is why we do it as a separate layer, so I can fix it like that. Okay. Put it underneath. And so if we have like a background color that has a filter, let's add that. Which one is it? I've used Photoshop, so let's see. What do these do? There it is. I want to add a, well, let's just make the background something different actually instead. Let's get rid of this. And then, it's like you're not being too instructive. That's okay. I appreciate it. Let's add a background. Or just add like a couple, I almost said random, but they're, I'm gonna say intentionally placed, push Little lines, little bops. Little blobs here and there. So just kind of add these in. There you go. So we kind of like go on top of it. And then like adds this interesting texture work. Ooh. Let's see. Kind of like add something like a halo effect where it's kind of white around her. Kind of a thing. And then around it, it gets a little bit darker. Like to vignette it. Vignette is a fun technique. Let's see. Well, I appreciate you guys for adding, doing the voting. I super appreciate that. Otherwise, this wouldn't happen, you know? Might have been sunny or something worse or something. Who knows? So, yeah. Appreciate you. Thank you. There you go. Let's add a little here and there. Oh yeah, stipple it. Yeah. Okay, and then we need another layer underneath. Please let me add it go underneath. Come on. Really have to be there? Okay. And then let's just get maybe like a neutral blue just for the entire thing here. Let's go back to neutral brush just so I can do this like that. Add these bips in and now it's all filled. There you go. Okay, maybe this one flash can't be on top, but then we just like erase it from the edges. I'm not painting, I'm actually erasing. So it's kind of like that. Okay, I just gotta check my Discord to see who's there. Okay. I'll have to check with you later. Let's see. Anything else we should add then? And then we should, maybe needs more, something else needs more love. Something's broken maybe. Let's see. What do I think? I think I want to go back in here and just kind of hide this a little bit or not. Eee. There you go. Okay. Hi guys. Let's see. Howdy, Applejack. Good to see ya. Anything I want to do? I could probably add a little bit of highlights. Haven't done highlights. That is not a highlight. There you go. Something into there. Where would a highlight be? It would be like here. Let's make this a little bit brighter. With whatever these little trim things are. There you go. Maybe like a highlight on the little ears back here. Maybe the wings can come out a little bit further. So just kind of draw over them. A bit more like that. Let's see. Ugh. Oop. Got a little miss drawing there. Anything else? Looking at the picture, maybe it could be like another form of this, like another like streak, another streak color, like that. Kind of fill that out a little bit. I might need to make this just a little bit bigger for my brush so I can get that texture back in, you know. There you go. And let's add back in that Opposite of highlight, dark colored. Too much. It's kind of blended back. There we go. Get some more. Okay. Nice to see you, Derpy Hooves. JP2. That just snuck up and that was a surprise sneeze. All right. Bless me. It's good to see you too. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. How we doing? Getting there. Add a little bit more. Couple more details here. Thank you. Spaceship goes through the galaxy and lands on Mars. Yeah. That would be cool. We're almost there. We can send robots. We did that that not astronaut mission thing. That was pretty cool. I haven't read too much about that to know. Like, did they actually do? They had to do at least some training, right? Like, you don't just go into space, right? You know, it's not like, oh, I'll just, you know, I'll do some taxes today and maybe I'll just go into space, you know, without any knowing anything about what to do. So must have something. No, no, it's still incredible though. Never allowing that, I guess. You know, that's a nice little test for what's to come. Let's see. Okay. Arms so weird. Maybe I should add something like that. That's getting there. Okay. And let's erase some of this. That's weird looking. Favorite Pokemon is Farfetch'd. He's a little bird that holds a leek. He's a Gen 1. I guess he had the evolution in Sword and Shield, so he should... He's finally relevant again. After 20 years, he finally got an evolution. I was pretty happy about that. Yeah. Let's see. Fortunately, I have not played Sword and Shield yet, so I haven't really got the full experience of owning that Surfetched yet. Someday. Let's keep working on some of these body proportions here that are not quite too great yet. Eevee's cool. I think my favorite evolution is Leafeon. I always choose the grass types as starters. It's always been weirdly tradition for me is to always choose grass starters. So I started with Sinnoh. So I had a Turtwig. He's my best friend. Let's kind of clean this up just a snag. Meow. 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 You gotta make the sound effects. This always works. Meow. 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 Okay. I feel like I want to like stretch her a little bit, which sounds a little weird, but it'll work. Stretch her horizontally, please. Okay. And then just kind of put her back in place. There you go. Okay. I like going through the phases to make sure that we understand what we had before. That we had this. Let me get that a little bit brighter for you. Yeah. I mean, it is almost that pretty much what we had at the end. And then our line art. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of what we ended up with. And then our final version with the background. Beep. There you go. We can add some glow or something to the phone flash. Let's see if I can do any of that. Is that a filter or how do you do that? Inner glow? Inner shadow. Inner glow sounds good. Whoa. Preview. Linear and dodge. Give me a normal. With an opacity of 100% with noise, nothing. Says preview. Is that doing anything? It's not really doing anything. Maybe it needs to be multiply. It's not really doing anything. Inner glow is not gonna work. Thought it would. Let's add another one. Let's add a outer glow. There it is. Let's make it white. 100% noise. A little bit. There it is. Just something nice and glowy. There you go. So off, on. Yeah, there you go. Maybe for the phone I should add like the extra little, you know, when there's always like extra little cameras and stuff, just like way too many. There you go. Okay. Is that good? Let's make this a little bit brighter. And we'll these all on there. Let's add a like some kind of bevel and say this is where it ends, and then it kind of has something like that. Maybe like a highlight on there on some of the edges. I want somewhere in the middle of those colors. There you go. Push it back in with the original color, and then kind of erase it to get the original silhouette. There you go. Okay. Feeling pretty good. We gotta sign it at the end here. No Toys R Us scratch yet. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Star. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll probably talk about Nintendo Direct or whatever else, so hopefully that won't get too heated. That can't possibly get political, right? Okay. Because I keep playing around with this too much. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Are you guys happy with this? I mean, you guys voted, so hopefully I did okay. But yeah, it'll be up to what you guys think with how this turned out. Obviously, I only had like 45 minutes to really do this, so yeah, I'm not the most experienced with illustrating, and especially I haven't really been practicing much either with Photoshop either, so it just kind of just happened, so so figure about the stream. Oh jeez, it's good to see you, Cookie. You came just in time. The Star left. Pip's good job. Yeah, thanks. We voted at the start, so it was a tie between Sunny and Pip, where it was like I don't know how many votes, but it was like exactly a tie. So I was like, well, I've done enough Sunny stuff with the cartoon. I haven't done any Pip stuff at all, so let's do Pip. Let's see here. That's a separate layer for some reason. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I just gotta sign it. Let's see. Let's get my patented dark blue teal. Let's get a regular brush. Gotta look professional, you know. With this. I used to flash out there. Your 20 is actually not too big, so I have to like reconfigure what a pixel size is now. There. Okay, it can go between there, maybe it can be at the top. I'll do it at the top. With a big Y G. There you go. Yeah. Yep. Trying to. Yep. Yep. There you go. Yep. 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 I lost my mind too when they did that. When they did the casting call, I was like, oh man. Yeah, I'll get into that. But how do we think about this? Let's get full screen, or how's that work? That's discover. Oh geez, find help again here. Well, yeah, help with full screen mode. F or escape. Whoa, there you go. There you go. Horse. There you go. Save that one. I'll probably post it somewhere. I don't know. Post it on my DeviantArt or something later on. There you go. Maybe I'll clean it up a little bit, but yeah, I'm not not 100% happy with it, but I don't know what I can do to really make it better. There you go. It's so loose. I feel like if I had like more, if I had a better skeleton. That's why we sketch. That's why we really hammer down and really figure out if everything's well coordinated well before you lay down layers on top of something that doesn't work. It'd be like if you started like trying to make a skeleton, but then you forgot the hips and you just started to go from the belly button to the legs, and it's just like, whoops, you missed a bone, and it's like, that's what I feel. It's like something's missing in here. Maybe it's her arm or something like that. I think the face is okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I think just the arm didn't work out. It's kind of, it kind of works, but also it's like weirdly goopy. Yeah. So maybe I'll work on that. I think everything else looks okay-ish for how rough it is. Yeah. Try and get that arm. I think it's the body is like too small and the arm's way bigger somehow. I don't know. Trying to critique it and it's like something's weird. Let's see. Okay then. Let's go to Toaster Time then. I had to permanently press F to get out of full screen. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Oh, there you go. That's that's a good segue to fan art. Let's see. So I added Dot Satan's extra profile picture for like when I'm wearing my my beautiful scarf, you know. Let me get some water. So that picture will be rotated through eventually there. Let's see. I think I missed some chat here. Let's see. 120 vines. Alright. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, and Pokemon. Okay, I was like so confused with Luna Law. I was like, what is that? Luna? First guess is like, no. I was like, what even? I forgot which Pokemon that was. Let's see. Yeah. I guess like one final thing about the arm is that I think it's yeah, it's definitely missing some joints or skeleton again. That probably needs some which is weird because like with how they animate in G4 of the ponies is that you can have a shot where an arm can literally become a horse elbow into a human elbow in like one motion, and it's like that's apparently okay. You know, it's like whoops, their arms can either bend forwards and backwards, and they don't really pay too much mind with that apparently. You know, so yeah, it's definitely weird and curvy. I'll have to add something, some kind of straightness into that or something. I don't know. I think the actual hoof part looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, I'm looking at it right now, so oh, there's a picture before it goes away. That one. That one. That's the new one. Looks like you're also getting too big. There you go. You gotta resize it. There you go. Let me just close it before I keep critiquing it over and over. Thank you, Elijah. I'll keep waving. Thank you. See you next week. Thank you. And next week we'll work on something different, so look out for that. Let's see. A whole bunch of stuff. I opened up with the what did you guys think of the Chapter 5 movie I made? You haven't seen it, you know, please go watch it. When this stream is done or whenever you guys are leaving, can you please watch Chapter 5, please? Oh yeah, I'll appreciate that. Please do watch Chapter 5 of the movie. I worked like 5 months on it, please. Yeah, but I'm definitely very happy that it's now out and I can breathe. That development has been something and a half. It's been huge and just like so much work has been put into it. Just probably like too much work in some places, but a lot of love was put into that. So yeah, please should be on my channel. I think if you'll be able to just look at my channel and videos and you'll be able to see it there. Most recent one. I know some people also got, it's been so long that people have forgotten the plot, so I have a playlist on my channel that's specifically for the movie, so you can start from episode 1 or chapter 1 and watch it from there. watch the story thus far. You know, we're about 2/3, 4/5, whatever is almost there-ish with the story. Yeah, so we're getting there. I've already written the entire story. I've already storyboarded everything. I've storyboarded the entire story from beginning to end, so I know where it ends. So, it's more a matter of how exactly do I want each shot to really look, and if there's anything I wanted to add, or I've already like started to reconsider some plot points that I've got feedback from you guys, and it's like, yeah, that doesn't work, or you know, or you guys were suggesting predictions, and it's like, oh, you thought that was gonna happen? Ooh, whoops. Like I was not going there at all, or like, you know, or like, ooh, that prediction's actually pretty good. Maybe I'll make that into the make something similar to that. So yeah, you guys have been really helpful, and all your comments have been great. I love reading. I read every comment. They've been really great. It's always fun, like working on something for so long and just hoping that, you know, someone will like it. So here, the majority of people like it. It's like, wow, that's nice. You know, it's a huge, you know, wipe off the brow. You know, just like, wow, I did something. I did it. I did it good. You know, more elaborate than I was expecting. Oh, and how so? Like, there's a lot of different. I was involved in like every facet. So, wondering what piqued your interest in that. Yeah, with the story, the storyboard was very like pretty bare bones in a sense. The original animatic was about 40 to 50 seconds long, so I made it now to be a minute and then like 50 seconds. So I like basically added an entire minute's worth of new content from my original animatic just by adding more like sections. Like the entire inside the boat section. I don't know how much spoilers I should get. You guys should either already watched it or you know, shouldn't be too surprised if I start spoiling my own movie that I've already published. So, yeah, the entire section inside was basically in the original storyboard. It was Derpy walks or flies inside of the. It starts the same, where it starts on the top, and then she goes inside one of the doors to go inside, and then she basically teleports to like the lower deck, and then she yep, I think I lost connection somehow. Let's see, we're back. Where is this? I love how densely popular capacitors the city from the price of a sense of scale. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely spent a lot more time with the boat and like making it as close to a real boat as possible. That was really fun. The boat in chapter 4 is very like, again, like the skeleton in like the very basic version, just because I wanted to get, I had to like make the entire city, model it, and get a boat all for chapter 4. So that was a huge ask to get that going. Excuse me. And then, yeah, once I started working on chapter 5, I like really dug in and said like I'm gonna design this boat to be as best as I can, which there was some let me get my expressions, a little bit inaccuracies, and if you look really closely in chapter 4, there's no staircases, so there was literally no way to get from one floor to another, and I don't think I really designed what the insides would be, so it just kind of didn't really work out. So I had to do a lot of research and like really do more. I did a lot more looking into like how steamboats work, and I figured out that they, guess what, have stairs to get from one floor to the other. So I had to like go in and say, okay, let me just model some basic rectangular squares and just kind of place them in strategic plots. So never had any character like walk up them, but yeah, they're there if they need them. If a character needs to walk up there, they're there. But yeah, chapter 4 had no stairs. But the original animatic for the chapter 5 had Derpy like on the top of the boat, and then she's like, oh, I think the snakes are somewhere in here, and then she walks in. She literally, step by step, is that she walks inside of one of the doors, and then she's like on the lower deck, and then it just cuts straight to like her looking into the cabin door, and then she finds the snakes, and then to get up to the top. So that entire like extra 30 seconds of walking through the dining hall, and then getting through the elevator down and the hallway. The hallway was sort of there. That the hallway was like the evolved form of the the first room that I had. So there was a lot more like development stuff that I added in later. A lot of it, that entire section was actually like, I think I explained like a month ago, was that all of that 30 seconds of extra work that I did was came from a shower thought. Like I came out of the shower and was like, wouldn't it be interesting if like, and then I just basically just did it exactly. I explained exactly what I did for the movie, and I was like, wonder if that'll work. Because I was trying to think like, realistically for a boat you would have to have some floors, and there's definitely like I've been on a couple of cruise ships, and like I think some sort of like prom or something for school was on a boat, so I'm definitely very familiar with boats, and like there's I really like boats and stuff. Boats and trains are fun. And so try to save the day once again. Exactly, go take a shower, you'll have good thoughts. Yeah, so boats and trains are really fun, and I was like trying to think of some way to actually make it as good as I could. So the way that I first thought it out was like, these are like this PowerPoint slide bullet points of what I wanted, but then I had to actually once I started to work on it, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. Once I realized that I needed stairs, I needed floors, and figured it out, and it's like for a pretty good time I was like, yeah, this is probably gonna what the original storyboard, like this is what I was gonna do. And so I started really working on it, and then designed a boat, and it's like, oh wait, now this isn't gonna work. But yeah, if you want to see what I'm talking about and you haven't seen it, again, please watch the Chapter 5 and any other sequential videos you haven't seen in a while. Yes, it's been a while. Yeah, just wanted to get that out. So please, yeah. I've also posted some rewards for my patrons. So in the credits at the end, there's like supporters to me by Patreon. My patrons, they get special rewards that try my best to be exclusive. So you'll get extra behind the scenes. You get the full storyboard that I used and a high quality thumbnail, and I have so much development stuff I wanted to share, like in all different facets and different phases of production. I wanted to share like music and deleted scenes because I've had alternate versions of different ideas of how scenes can work, all the 3D models, and there's so much stuff I wanted to show off, but today I just was thinking like, oh, I can either just do, several hours and spend my whole day trying to figure that out, or I can get like, a couple things today and then each week do different topics and share those out incrementally so you keep coming back kind of thing, and expand it. So and it seemed like there's much more. So I was thinking of doing that where I'll each week or something add more rewards so you can get little perks as you go. I like having the rewards after I finish, or like showing off the actual storyboards and stuff like after I finish the movie or each chapter, so you guys can get more context. And I don't feel like I'm showing something that's like it's not quite ready yet, and don't think that this is any like all those game trailers of no, this is a work in progress, please. I'll fix the trees, don't you worry. Kind of stuff. So yeah, and get some water, and I'll segue into video games. Whoa. Yeah. All right. Nintendo Direct premiered a couple hours ago, about 2 hours ago. So if you don't want any of that spoiled, go watch that if you want. Yeah. Big news, I think a couple of guys already talked about, is that the Mario cast is very interesting for the Mario movie. I don't know what you guys think about that yet. I guess we only get first impressions really. I don't know what to think. I was just in hysterics of just like thinking like this is insane. Like this is one of the Twitter comments was like, this is the worst timeline. Was like, this is so weird. Yeah. It just shows like just how much its Illumination must, I'm sure, had 100% control of that kind of casting. There's no way that Japan or anything would be like, yeah, let's get Chris Pratt to be Mario. Of course that would come across their minds. It's like just so weird, but it just makes me think like how much Hollywood just treats animation as live action for kids. Like it doesn't matter like what kind of genre animation is, like it's all kids to them. Like it's all fluff and not really animation to Hollywood can't be treated seriously. So why cast a quote a voice actor for an appropriate role for a character? You get like weird casting roles just because that'll fit well on a poster, or get the adults to come in and go like, ooh, I like that Hollywood actor, let me go watch this weird movie that they don't really fit. That always irks me. It's like, you're making an animated movie that the sole purpose of what you're watching is to, get the right tonations and like right personality for, the characters that you're portraying. So if you get the wrong celebrity, in it, then it'd be very distracting compared to like if you just casted like a real person that can, do the thing that the performance that the whole thing is based around is the voice. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like, please. please get voice actors for your animated movies. Like, I would totally, between like Chris Pratt, you know, no personal whatevers, or Billy West to do a voice acting gig for a movie, who do you think would do a, you know, a better job? You know, it's like, yeah. Zendaya or whatever versus Tara Strong, you know, it's like they're good actors, but they're not going to be always 100% going to be cast as like the best characters, especially for like one of the more, you know, super famous characters as Super Mario, behind, you know, probably like Mickey Mouse and others, is probably going to be the most recognizable kind of character in the world. You know, and it's like, we'll just get some celebrity and just like hope that it works. You know, it's like, I don't know if it's gonna 100% work. It's just like, what? You know, to like upstage and what I want to say. It's to follow the legacy of Lou, who is the wrestler, Lou Albano, and I don't know. That's right. That's not right at all. And Bob Hopkins. Let's just follow that legacy of Chris Pratt. You know, it's just like, what is this? It's just like, okay. Is that our modern era of classic people? It's just like, I don't know what to think about this. Exactly. Bland Souls marketing. It's just fucking seriously bad. I'm sure that they'll do a good performance, but it's just like, just as a decision, as a casting decision, it's just like, what? Like, what kind of connection between these people? Let me find the rest of the cast, so I don't know, keep, like, for 10 minutes, keep complaining about them. Anna Taylor-Joy is Peach. I unfortunately don't know who that is. Charlie Day, I honestly don't know who that is either. Jack Black is Bowser. I'm sure that might actually be good. Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. I really can see that. It's just like, please, why? We're gonna have the Mario movie again just because it's like from the 80s, just because it's like we're not treating these characters with extreme respect. You know? I'm sure people, you know, won't respect a Super Mario Brothers 2, which that might actually be pretty fun. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong. Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. Sebastian, that's a fun word. Manny Scalagco as Spike. And surprise cameos from Charles Martinet. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we should have known from the start, you know, from the onset of hearing Illumination versus in collaboration rather with Nintendo. We should have known that this would have happened at some point. Something bad was gonna happen with something with this. It can turn out amazing. I'm you know, I hope that it turns out amazing so that we can get more movies. But if this is a precedent of, you know, what sells and, you know, what works, and there'll be no change and no for a sequel to this, if there be no change or no change of status quo to anything, then it's like we're not in a we're not following a good path. I don't think. I personally would rather have you know, people that can you know, like people who can impersonate you know, Lou, like Vinny, the streamer, like he can do really good impressions. You know, people like that. You know, you just get weird impressionist people that can do fun voices, and it's like, whoops, they can do voice acting. You know, maybe slightly better than, you know, Hollywood actors that are based versus their acting chops, than how well they speak with their vocal cords, you know. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like their vocal cords aren't like what they make as a good actor, you know. I'm sure like some other like good actors have good vocal cords, but it's like not 100%. But every voice actor typically has good vocal cords, so it's like that's kind of like the measure of what you would want for a voice acting position. You know, that's all I want to say with that. So yeah, with Shrek and all that to like hire famous people, it's like that worked out pretty well, but then there was a whole history and weird circumstances that happened with development of Shrek that didn't always have the all their perfect plans didn't work out. So yeah, with Chris Farley was supposed to be Shrek, but that didn't work out. So let's just get another famous celebrity. You know what I mean, at the time. So yeah. Oh well. So we still got a whole year to think about it. We'll see. And in the director said like, yeah, they're not ready to show a trailer yet, which is also a little bit weird because they've been teasing it, I don't know, for like 3-4 years now and haven't shown more than now the cast. That's something that's coming out next year. No concept art or anything is still a little bit weird. I'm sure if they have their reasons, but it's also kind of like, not sure how to feel about that. Other games are good. Kirby Open World 3D Super Kirby Odyssey. That surprised me. That looks great. Why wasn't that the opening compared to weird Monster Hunter whatever is going on, where they sort of tricked me into thinking like, oh, we're gonna get Raph Blows as a Smash Fighter, whatever. Or Monster Hunter protagonist as a, or it could be cool to have a cat, as a Smash Fighter, and that'd be cool. I guess we'll have the Smash reveal in October, so Smash fans have a little bit longer to wait, and then yeah, that's not great. That could be great for them. Some other direct, what was it? Animal Crossing direct with Brewster. That was pleasantly nice to hear. Because it's I'm sure it's hard for the development team because it's Animal Crossing and Splatoon I think are made by the same company or whatever, same R&D section, so they're working on Splatoon 3, so I guess that probably slowed down their Animal Crossing development stuff, and then it's like, well, it's kind of self, Animal Crossing kind of like has its own yearly cycle, so it's like it can sustain itself for a little longer. Then Splatoon needs the more development and more hands-on, Yeah, 3D Kirby looks amazing. This will be like the first 3D Kirby since, I don't know, ever. Compared to what you think of as 3D, like Kirby Kart, what is it, the GameCube one, that that's technically going in the Z direction, I suppose, or I guess the depth into the screen, compared to the 2D platformer. So that'll be fun. Resident Launch, I tried the old games in launch. Exactly, it's hard. Yeah, you kind of get weirdly lazy if you can like patch in whatever you want in a month or later or a year later. Like before DLC with even in 3DS you couldn't really. They had like a DLC like half a decade later or something. Like they added the Amiibo DLC like years later. So pre that, it's like, yeah, you had to really make sure that you had like 100% of the content on the disc. So yeah, it's hard to yeah. The other games were great. Animal Crossing is always fun got into that a little bit, mostly because it was I dipped into it again just for my birthday, and then mom's birthday is pretty close as well to mine, so she got the same party, so it was kind of fun to like see her different play styles in her house. She's got a house, so that's good. Let's see. Anything else from the direct? Anything from you guys that you thought was interesting, or anyone else who watched it? Where did they put Deltarune as a Switch thing after it already came out on Steam? I got it on Steam. I played like an hour of it. It's really fun. I like it. But yeah, it's kind of a little weird that that wasn't like, you know, part of the initial like launch was to put it on Switch. I guess it had to be like on Thursday to be on the eShop, but it's a little unfortunate because it's now I don't know what to do because I already spent like an hour already on the Steam version, and if I want to play with the controller now, yeah. Because I was worried it wouldn't be on Switch for some reason, so I was like, well, I'll just get it on Steam and just play it on there and have fun. And now it's gonna be on Switch, so it's like, well, huh. They're pretty short games anyway, so it's just gonna be the most comfortable way to do it, especially with the bullet attacks and stuff. I want to have the most control doing that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're at an hour and a half. Okay, good. If there's any parting stuff, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'll wrap it up. Hope this was fun. It was definitely hectic to try and draw this really fast. So sorry it didn't turn out as best as I wanted to look at. I think it's kind of cute. Yeah, I could look at it now and go, yeah, that's all right. Anyway, hope this was fun. Movie tomorrow, whenever that premieres on Netflix. Have fun with that. I guess other countries already watched it, and I guess other people already watched it premiere in theaters. So it's already out there. People have already seen it. They had that. Was it Hong Kong? Hong Kong had a premiere. Where they had a bunch of kids watch, and they had like 30 kids in a big theater. So that was a little weird. So I guess they get to watch it. So yeah, we'll be one of the last ones, I guess. That would actually launch on the real day, I guess. But yeah, again, I guess if you don't have Netflix, I would say to I don't know. 'Cause I want to say like just get Netflix for like a day and then cancel it later. Like it's only like probably like not extraordinarily too much for just like one. I don't know if you could like prepay for like 1 month and then say, okay, I'm done. They probably want you to keep your subscription forever. So yeah. I would say probably don't watch it on YouTube or whatever else. Dailymotion sometimes has copyrighted stuff on there. That's if you can't avoid it, avoid watching it on those quote free ones, those free sites. I think it's better to get the artists their due. Is good. Yeah, so support the artists and everyone there. So don't give it to some person who can illegally do these sort of repost scenes and stuff. Like that's not cool. Alrighty. See you later then. Next week we'll work on something different. I'm excited about it. It's something completely different, but maybe somewhat similar. I actually forgot what it was. I'll think of it. Oh, Inktober. Or pseudo Inktober, I think. Let me figure out what day it is. It'll be the... I actually have another week before October. Okay then. I'll be doing something else until then. Alright then. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. Maybe we'll do another one of these where we do another character. We can do Sunny to be the second runner-up, and then we'll just go down the list. Who knows? I thought October was next week. Okay then. My bad. Alrighty then. Thank you guys so much. I have too many arms. Thank you so much for watching the stream, and I hope you watched the movie. Please watch the real movie and my movie chapter 5. Because I think we all spent way too much time on it to not get into in our support us with your views, please. Oh boy. Chapter 6 is gonna come maybe this year. Cross my fingers to probably be the end of this year. Might be December 31st. Who knows? I don't know. There we go. Okay. Alrighty then. See ya. Thank you guys. Alright. Bye guys. See you next week. Alrighty. Thank you. Bye bye.